Hello, my beautiful people. I bring you this video on the topic of sex. I should be getting 1,000 hits because of the subject. Anyway, my granddaughter came to me recently and said, Vavó, I want to interview you about the topic of sex. I turned a little bit red because I'm like, ay, kurish. There's a reason I'm showing a little skin today. I very rarely show a little skin, but I figured the topic was suitable to show you a little skin. See, I have beautiful skin. You don't see my skin all sagging. I won't tell you my secrets. Anyway, she comes to me. She's taking a class in history. The psychology of sexuality. That sounds like an interesting class. I gotta take that sometime. So it's a summer class. She's writing a paper. She's interviewing a bunch of old people about the subject of sexuality in the old days and now. So I said to her, okay, this is a little awkward, but tell me what you want and I'll tell you the truth because I know bullshit. I just lay it on the line. Okay, so she wanted to know what sex was like in the old days. I'm like, okay, this is a little awkward. So I'm like, okay, the man and the woman, they have to get married first because there's no sex before marriage in the old days. That was a sin, okay? There was, you're in a room, it's dark. There's someone in the room next to you, so you can now make noise. It's, okay, you get naked. And then the man and the woman, they get together, men on top, kind of boring, missionary position. There was no experimenting of anything back in the day. You people today, you do all kinds of crazy shit. I saw in the cards, there's these playing cards with all kinds of things. Ay, kurish, I cannot imagine that. If I had to live life over again, I'd do a lot of things differently, but I cannot have the chance because I'm old. But anyway, she, so back in the old days, dark room, cannot make noise, and if you were lucky, it lasted 2 minutes. That's about it. There's nothing else to report. So if you had 6 kids, 6 times 2, do the math. That's how much sex you had in the old days. Okay? And you could have no sex during pregnancy, and that was like bad. That's a bunch of bullshit now, apparently. I wish I knew that. But anyway, that's about it. So we were very shy about our bodies. The only time I saw my husband naked is when he was sick and dying. And I had to clean his coo. And I'm like, oh, that's what that looks like. Oh, kurish. So there was none of that looking at each other's bodies in the daylight. Oh my God, that was like a sin. There was everything was left to the imagination. It was more fun and sexy that way. There was no foreplay, afterplay, all this play shit. Okay? It was just basic, boring sex. Okay? 2 minutes if you were lucky. 30 seconds was about the average. But that's if you were lucky. The man was ready, jumped on you, and that's it. It's over. Like cats and dogs. I think they last longer than us. But in the old days, you couldn't have sex before marriage. That was a sin. And the sex was only for making children. That was not for fun. Like today, you people have sex for fun. Akurishka cannot imagine that back in the old days. So that's basically the story of sex in the old days. I don't know about anybody else, but that's how it was back for us. It was a pretty boring stuff. So it was just a chore. That's it. Like cleaning the house. Actually, cleaning the house was more exciting because you could bend over doing that. But anyway. So I enlightened her a little bit about sex in the old days with us old people when we was young. So she's teaching me all this stuff because she's showing me videos. Oh my God, I cannot imagine any of that because, we had a very Puritan attitude, even though we were not Puritan, about sex. The body was like a temple of God and you can introduce bad things to it. So you had only one partner in life, that's it, your husband, your wife, the person you marry for the rest of your life, and that's it. And once they die, that's it, it's over. So that was pretty boring, but it's the truth. So anyway, I don't know what else to say. That's pretty much it. I forgot what else she asked of me, but I basically said religion, was a big part of it. Sex was only for procreation. It was not for fun. You didn't do it for fun. So that's about it. You people today, you don't know what you missed back in the day. You have all kinds of fun now. So you lucky bastards, you better realize what you have, cause we didn't have that back in the day. We were isolated in our little bubbles and worried that God was gonna strike us down, because we were a bunch of sinners. So believe me, I did a lot of sinning in my mind, but I did it with my body. So anyway, have a beautiful day, and I hope I've enlightened you about the topic of sex.